Go.
Hi South Bay team. I wanted to share a little bit about my vision for the team and for camp this summer. And first of all, when I look at the team, I already have a very clear vision because I have all the perfect people in place that make up my amazing team. I have a group of people who are really passionate about camp and about life. I have a group of people who are really looking to take on challenge and grow from a fun and meaningful experience together. And I have a group of people that are really wanting to take camp seriously, but at the same time who love to dress up like Scooby-Doo characters and run throughout the streets of San Francisco, which is just wonderful.
Scooby-Doo? Who?
Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay. So above all else, what I want to build with this amazing team is just a very genuine connection. I want to create a place where we can share wins with each other and celebrate our success as a team, but also where we can bring challenges and really help support each other through the challenges that come our way. Am I recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try again. So I want us to connect on both the fun and the meaningful side of camp. So when we spend time together, I want it to be full of laughter and smiles, but at the same time, serious perspective. I also want us to be very performance driven, which in the South Bay means connection driven. I want us not only to focus on the results and the numbers, but really focus on the meaningful connections behind those numbers. And in this way, I want to set the tone for the whole company for what the company values and how the company measures success. And I want it to be recognized throughout the whole company that there's just something happening on a much deeper level of connection in the South Bay.
I'm connected.
So I also want us to drive towards our goal and achieve success with a great level of conviction. And I want us to know that we can achieve the results we want, and I want us to have that sense of accomplishment that comes from achieving something great together. I also want us to achieve that level of connection that comes from going through the challenges that come along the way. I also want us to recognize the huge growth and learning that comes from going through this experience together. And I want us at all times to bring our best person to the team and really expect that of others, and recognize that when we do, the impact that we can have on the rest of the team is huge. And I really want us all to feel both the reward and the responsibility that comes from being on the South Bay team. No, don't move! Don't move! Don't move! So what this focus on connection means for the kids at our camp. I want our staff to be building wonderful and genuine connections with all of our kids, and I also want them to be masters at building connections between the groups of kids. And I want them to build these connections also on two levels. So one on the side where the kids just love camp. They love the staff. They believe in the powers of the magical rubber chicken, and they love going down the slip and slide, and there's cheers everywhere, the fun and crazy side of camp. That is one level of the connection. But I also want our staff to connect with the kids to really guide them towards a deeper level of connection, something serious and meaningful that the kids are getting out of camp. So I want kids to be falling in love with art and science. I want kids to be learning how to express themselves more fully in the world. And I want kids to really be creating wonderful things and learning to trust themselves more and trust everybody in the Galileo world around them. So I really want our parents to be our partners in helping their kids have this experience. And I want our staff to be connected to the parents, so the parents rave about the staff and the whole camp experience. And I want the parents to know that their kids had a blast and created some great things in art and science. I also want them to recognize that their kids made connections that will last forever, and their kids really made a positive shift, that they were somehow different at the end of camp than where they started. I want your staff to love their jobs and also to recognize what's going on a deeper level in terms of their growth and development. And mostly, I want them to be forever changed from their experience working with you in a way they never expected, and to be forever connected to you in your camp. So these two levels of connections playing out all over camp are really what bring the staff, the kids, and the parents back to camp summer after summer, and that's what I want us all to go out and build. And that is my vision. Oh, and there are bouncy balls all over the streets of the South Bay.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Who's on your team?
Well, we have Chrissy and Greg and Pooja and Charlotte and Brad.
And what's special about each one of them?
Well, Chrissy is one of the most charismatic people that I've ever met.
Woohoo!
She definitely has just an attractive power that makes everybody want to be around her, and she gives so much of that to the kids and to the parents and the staff, and
nice.
It's amazing.
What about Greg?
Greg is definitely one of the most genuine people that I know, and he has a way of connecting with people that is his own and really powerful, and I love that he always brings that to every interaction with me and with his team and with the kids, and they feel it. They rave about him. Whenever I talk to anybody about Greg's camp, I always hear about Greg.
And what about Brad?
Brad's
is new, right?
Our new superstar. Yeah, our new superstar, our Goliath magician. Brad is amazing, and Brad has jumped into the Galileo world and with such great perseverance, and is so incredibly ready to be in the role he's in now, and I'm so lucky to have him on the team. He showed a whole level of just ability to like capture a room at a moment's notice and just lead, but he also, like Greg, has this very genuine, connectable way of being where people are just so incredibly drawn to him.
And how about Charlotte?
I love it. Charlotte is wonderful and magical too. So Charlotte really, really cares about everything that she creates for her kids and her staff. That's her huge thing this year, which is so cool. And she creates an experience. She's such a strong manager and really has a vision for what she wants to build. And she really creates an experience that people love. And she has a way of just setting it all up as though it's effortless, like anybody I've ever seen. So much to learn from her, as I do from everyone, but she's just so wonderful and charming and brilliant.
All right, Charlotte, and what about Pooja?
Pooja, my tech director, amazing. Pooja, I laugh with Pooja on all of our check-ins so much, but at the same time we get so much amazing work done. Pooja can lead a team in only the way that Pooja can lead a team. She has everybody so amazingly focused on the goal of science and technology and helping kids fall in love with that, but at the same time just like laughing and playing together. Pooja has a magic that I think can let her do anything she wants to do in this world. She's amazing.
Oh!